Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, to Software Engineering Revision. I'm super excited that I'm making this video. Honestly, I just want to appreciate God for me making this video, and also for you guys out there that's watching this video. All right, I just want to be talking about this. I encountered this error, mind you, I encountered this error when I was also programming, but I want to share this with you so that you guys out there, you're not going to make the same error that I made. Right, mind you, I was by the help of the Spirit of God, I was building a full stack application. It's just an authentication system that requires front end, back end, and also Tailwind for styling. As you can see here, I'm in the back end folder. What I'm trying to do right now, I want to connect the back end to the front end. In other words, I want to fetch these backend APIs. Right, first of all, I'm using MongoDB for the database. As you can see, I have started my node saver.js, and also you can see that this console that I put here, this console log message is showing, and also it has indicated that MongoDB have connected. Mind you, for you to for your backend and your front end to work, your MongoDB must connect. If it not connect, it's not going to work. The data will not be saved. Right, so here's the error I was talking about. Right now, I want to from the front end fetch this my backend. Right, I want to call this backend APIs. So the mistake that I was doing before was that now my MongoDB I've connected. The mistake I was doing before was that right now, if I want to navigate to my front end, I will do like this. I will come to file, I will come to open folder, then I'll come and select this. Yes, this is my front end, authentication system front end. Right, immediately I click this authentication front end system and select the folder. Now you see I have now just what you I have saved, and now I have left my backend, and that backend now is going to stop. Now if I from front end, now if I run my npm node, if I come to my terminal and do npm run dev, I copy the localhost. Okay, I just want to show you so that you will not make this mistake, because it took me, by the help of the Spirit of God, it took me over 4 days trying every day to fix this error before the Spirit of God finally now open. Even ChatGPT I was using, we were too tired. Right, if I run my npm run dev right now, and I see the localhost, I copy it to my browser, and immediately I fill out the form and log in. Immediately I fill the form and log in, you see that I'm going to be having error in my console. Let me do that right now. Come in. All right, let me do that right now. You're going to see something right now. Okay, this video is going to be a little bit long, but I just hope. Let me do it. Okay, I just want to show you so that you are not going to make the same mistake that I made. This is extremely important. Connecting, I'm trying to connect my router, my Wi-Fi. Okay, now it's connected. All right, let me show you what I'm trying to talk about. npm run dev. I'm gonna bring up my local host. All right, you're gonna see something right now. Control C. I'm coming to my browser. Okay, now I'm pasting it. You can see the login form right now. Now, if I go like this, should I register? Okay, let me see. If I register right now, although I've registered before, but let me just show you what I'm talking about. If I register, my name, let me put my email. Okay, let me just see. Let me put this email. I've not put this email before. Now let me input a password. Okay, if I do register, I'm having an error. You see that it did not register. You see something went wrong. You didn't know why something went wrong. Why I'm having this error? It is because I leave my backend folder, and that was exactly what I was doing every time. I was having the same error in my console. Now the solution, what you have to do, you have to come back to the backend again. You have to go back to the backend. First of all, you have to stop this saver right now. You have to stop this saver by pressing Ctrl C. Now you have stopped the saver has stopped running. Now you have to go back to your backend again. Open folder, desktop. I'm going to navigate to your backend folder, select the folder, save. Now my backend folder. Now my backend folder. What am I going to do right now? I'm going to go back to my terminal again. I'm going to go back to my terminal again. And do terminal. You can see my saver. You see when I come back right now, my saver has stopped. This was the thing I was doing every time for more than 3 days. Even I was so tired. Then you know what I did? npm. Let's do this again now. No, node saver.js. Let's first of all check if database have connect and the saver is running. All right. The saver is running on port 5000 error, which means our saver is actually working. MongoDB connect. So to solve that issue, what you have to do right now is that you are not going to go back to open folder anymore. You are going to open new window. Are you seeing it? You come to new window, then you come to file. Now you can now open folder. You can now come to your desktop, then open your authentication system, which is the front end. Now you now have backend file and front end file. You can see it. Backend file is currently working and the front end file is currently working. You can see that when I come to the front end now, a new terminal is going to open, which means the first one that I will, okay, the first one we stopped it, right? Now you're going to see the magic right now. I just hope this video meets you at the right time so that you're not going to struggle the same way I struggle. npm run there. Why is this slow? Then I click enter. I'm gonna wait till I don't know why is this slow. Is it my what's happening? What's happening? My network is a bit slow. Okay, now you can see the local host. Okay, you can see the local host, right? Then I'll copy the local host. Ctrl C. I'll come to my browser. Now I have to cut this one out because I'll stop it. It's not working anymore. I'll come to my browser. My network is a bit slow. No, this is what we do face as Nigerians, as Nigerian software developer. Okay, I'm coming to paste. I'm pasting it right now. Mind you, my backend is working and my front end is working. Now I want to register a new name, right? And you're going to see that it's going to work. Right? Let's say John Joe email. Okay, let me use this email right now. Let me use password. Okay, register. Okay, if the user already exists. Wow. Okay, let me try and impute another one already. Name. Which name we're gonna use? Let's say Moses. I believe this email already exists. Moses. Uh, this email already exists. Password. Let's say Moses. One, one, two, three. This is my email. I've already used it to register. But let's try login first. Let me try and log in my name I've used before. We're gonna see if it's gonna work. You see, login successful. Now I'm in my dashboard. So this is just the basic dashboard. But what I'm trying to say is that what don't the moment let's say is that if you open, let me come back to my backend. Now that you're on your backend, you have to leave this folder. Don't come and open new folder. Don't open new folder. What you are going to do is open new window. Then from your new window, because this backend have to be connected. Then from your new window, you are now going to open new folder. I hope you get it. So in case you are trying to connect your MongoDB backend and front end, this is how you are going to do it. Don't try to stop the backend, because once immediately you cancel or you open new folder, this backend will stop running. And when your front end is calling the API, you see that it's not going to work, and you are going to